Hey, what's up, guys? I got another movie review for you today. I don't have a disc on this one, so I can't show you the cover. It hasn't come out yet as of this video. I think it comes out in a few days in select theaters, and then also video on demand. I don't even think there's a DVD listing for it yet. I watched it on a DVD screener. But this movie's called Granny of the Dead, and it's put out by Level 33 Entertainment. And the story's pretty simple. Like almost right away, it throws you right. There's not much build up to it. A bunch of like teenagers are having a party at a church, or they're just chilling at a church. I guess it's not really a party, but um, they wake up the next morning and all the old people have essentially turned into zombies. Like the main character, he goes downstairs to eat breakfast, and his grandma's down there cooking breakfast, but she's actually making a pancake out of his cat. So there's this horrific blob of dead cat on the fucking stove that she's cooking, and she goes nuts, comes after him. He manages to kind of get in his room and hide. He calls his friends, and they're all like, holy shit, all the old people are undead, and they're coming after us. And the rest of the movie is just basically them trying to survive and figure out what the hell's going on. I liked the movie. I thought it was okay. I don't think it was great. The main problem that I had with it was that it just, I don't want to say that it felt slow, but it felt slow. Like, even when there were zombies chasing people and there was kinetic action on the screen, it never felt like it had like a high level of energy. It just always felt kind of like, slow and steady, which isn't terrible, but I don't know. It was kind of a chore to watch at times. It was still good, don't get me wrong. Like, it was a decent watch, but it just wasn't like oh man, I got to see this movie again. It was just kind of like, yeah, that wasn't too bad. I think it's a Welsh movie, but it is kind of like a horror comedy, but don't expect something like Shaun of the Dead. This is much more of like a super dry humor, which is going to work well for some people and not so well for others. I was about 50-50. Some of it worked, most of it didn't. I did like a scene though where like a cop and our main character were like hanging out in a bathroom trying to hide, and the dude had to take a shit, and the cop was like, if you take a shit, I'm gonna shoot you. Like, that was about my favorite line. It's not a home run line, but that was about the best dialogue in the movie for me. It does have a decent amount of gore. It's not no like huge, cool, memorable set piece type gore, but definitely a lot of cool zombie effects, and there is some gore. It seemed like it was all practical, but it was, you never know. It did look like there was some like splash effects that were maybe digital. I don't know. Normally when stuff hits the camera, I just tend to think that it's digital just because it usually is. But most of it's practical. Most of it looks cool. There's no nudity, so if you wanted to see like old saggy boobs or droopy balls, no such luck in this one. There's also a pretty cool part though where there's like an old zombie guy driving a fucking bulldozer, which was kind of cool. Um, I watched the DVD screener, so I can't really comment on the video quality, or I don't even know what the extras are going to be like on the eventual release. So this is just the review of the movie itself. It's a decent watch if you like horror movies, if you like zombie movies. I would definitely give it a look. Just don't expect like the world from it, but it is a decent watch. Again, that's Granny of the Dead. Whenever you're watching this video, I don't know. It comes out July 14th, 2017. So check it out. I don't think it has a DVD release then. It's just video on demand. But give it a look if you're into horror and zombies and old people and cat pancakes. I think it's worth a look. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and hopefully I'll have another one up soon.